week was a very busy week compared to other weeks on the channel. Of course, now we are in the new year, the true new year, the year of the ox now. And we are also done with the weekly uploads. I mean, the daily uploads for a week. There you go. I mentioned this in my last video about how I thought that the daily uploads isn't really sustainable for where I'm at currently with life. So this daily upload thing is going to remain as an event and not as a reoccurring thing that happens every day. It has also given me time to sort of reflect on how I'm doing on this channel, and I've decided to make another change. I am not going to give myself a schedule of videos I need to do on certain days, except for this series. That should be the preface. After sort of thinking about it a little bit, I noticed that at times I would not upload a video that I had an idea for simply because it wasn't the day I was supposed to upload a video. So that's one of the reasons why I'm sort of changing how we do it, because before it was Tuesdays and Thursdays. Now it's going to be anything. So keep on your toes. So, next week, of course, I do weeks by these uploads, so next week is next week. Tomorrow, actually, will be the Valentine's Day video, and that's when already prepared for it. Got some, I wouldn't say cool things because there's nothing cool on this channel, but there were some okay things, I guess. Also, more recently, I have noticed that these weekly update videos sort of have become weekly channel updates where I simply talk about what's happening on the channel. This is not going to remain the way it is. This is just sort of the best way I can communicate to the largest amount of my audience. So, next week will be more of a return to form, talking about what happened in the week, or talking about what I was thinking about in the week. Though if we really wanted to talk about something, we can talk about the Super Bowl. I don't know if it happened this week actually, and there's really nothing to talk about because I don't care about the Super Bowl. I've never cared about the Super Bowl. I think it's stupid. I've even watched any sort of media that comes from the Super Bowl, not the commercials, not the game, not anything. So, I've never really cared much about the Super Bowl. Of course, there was also a lot of ASMR channels are really talking about this topic, the impeachment trial, the second impeachment trial, and all the ASMR channels are really going crazy over this one. Yes, they didn't do it the first time, so now they're giving it a second go, getting in with some experience now. I wasn't aware that you couldn't impeach a president that's not even a president anymore. I don't know how that works. Maybe they inserted the file into the filing cabinet before Trump left office just in time. Democrats just can't let Trump leave. They know they can't just let Trump leave. They have to beat him first. sort of political ideologies here. Gina Carano, the star in The Mandalorian, co-star of The Mandalorian, was recently dropped by Disney for having conservative opinions. Now, I'm not really one to talk about this subject because I really have no idea what she said or the actions she has done to get this drop. All I know is that she was dropped for more conservative opinions. Hollywood does have an issue with sort of dropping anyone who doesn't have an opinion like themselves. You'll see this a lot with race and gender as well. This used to happen with white people and black people. Oh, you're black, you can't star in this movie, you're a black person. Now it's just ideologies instead. Although that still happens as well. They still get discriminated against. Great job, Hollywood. Well, actually, I changed my mind about that for a third time in the span of 15 seconds. They pretend like they are, the God sent upon humanity. Oh, we are so progressive, we accept everyone, but they would still discriminate against black people instead. So they take the credit without doing any of the work. That's sort of the idea. So it really is the same principle, except, maybe conservative opinions are a little bit more justified than things you can't control. Though I gotta ask what she said. People get canceled over Twitter by saying the most harmless things. Does anyone remember when Charlie D'Amelio was being canceled because she wanted dino nuggets? That's sort of the level we're at. So, I'm sort of assuming that this really wasn't a big deal, or the biggest deal that people are making it to be. So, this is Future Hammer here. While I was editing the video, I was editing the Gina Carano part, and I decided I wanted to look at what she actually said. And it's a little bit more spicier than I had imagined, a little bit more controversial than I had imagined. So I thought I would put in a little added note just to sort of inform you of what she said. So this is from Carano's Twitter. She went under heavy criticism after she posted that Jews were beaten in streets not by Nazis, soldiers, but by their neighbors and even children. The actor continued to say, because history is edited, most people today don't realize that to get to the point where Nazi soldiers could easily round up thousands of Jews, the government first made their own neighbors hate them simply for being Jews. How is that any different from hating someone for their political views? Now, let's just unpack this a little bit. I sort of just want to fire through this no triggers for a little bit here. Obviously, it wasn't just Nazi soldiers who persecuted Jews. Of course, there was indoctrination, brainwashing from the people, the Aryan people. I think where people find the most issue with this, and what I find the most issue with this, is that she compared this from how it's any different from hating someone with different political views. Do you genuinely believe the fact that you can compare something like the Holocaust to like being canceled for 3 hours on Twitter? You have to really be crazy to genuinely believe that those things are comparable. And honestly, after sort of reading this tweet, it's pretty justifiable. I think this is sort of a justifiable reason to sort of drop things once you start comparing your struggles to the Holocaust, which aren't comparable to begin with. I think that's a reason to drop an actor or an actress. I was under the impression that, I don't know, maybe she was like, oh, I like guns or something, something, a large group of people could probably get behind. I was not expecting they're sort of comparing yourself to how you were persecuted by Nazis and the Holocaust. Truly an interesting thing. Great job, Carano. You really did a good job. Also going over to Ben Shapiro. So that was sort of me from the future giving you the information that no one else is willing to give you, giving you the conspiracy theory. Sort of changed my views upon getting fired from Mandalorian. So just bear that in mind as you continue to watch the video. Bye bye. However, I might be wrong, and if that is the case, then I apologize in advance. I have made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. I have no idea how I will start with this video. I have no idea how I can do this video. Honestly, I liked Gina Carano, not for political beliefs. I think that's sort of, I don't know. Why would you like someone for their political beliefs? Like, everyone has very similar political beliefs in the long run. She was a strong woman, and that's very important in Hollywood, but she is a strong conservative woman, so therefore she's useless. I did hear that she went to Ben Shapiro after her cut. I mean that's just sad, going to Ben Shapiro. I liked Gina Carano because of her acting in Star Wars. She was a strong woman, both figuratively and in reality. She was a very well-built woman, because I think she was like a wrestler or something. I'm not sure, a fighter. Not gonna lie, kinda hot. I like when I can get through this. I like when a woman can put me in my place. That's sort of been all the news that I've been following recently. base is declining. We are at a 40 to 60 split right now, which is completely unacceptable. Before, in December and in early January, the women were beating men in the demographics, and I was thinking of why this is, why sort of it's declining, and then I realized something, and it's that my 200 push-up video came out in December, and right after that video is when my female viewer base began increasing. Coincidence? I think not. So it's clear that we once again must, or I must once again, show off to women in some form of way, and I am currently thinking of ideas of how to do that. So hopefully, soon enough, we can increase our viewer base so we can get a nice 50-50 split. Nice and equal, nice and balanced, as everything should be. However, this will sort of be the ending of the video now. I will see you guys tomorrow with the Valentine's Day special. That certainly is going to be quite the treat. Hopefully that will increase my female viewership as well. So, I will see you tomorrow. And remember, I love you. It's time to say goodbye. Bye bye.